Okay, I'm in the kitchen alone today. Ron, I'm missing you. Just telling you right now. Okay, so we're going to be making a ravioli sage brown butter sauce. It is so decadent, and it is just the best combination you've ever had. And it's so simple to do. So the first thing you want to do is, we've got our ravioli that's going here. You can obviously make this fresh. I've done fresh, but I just bought it today. So this is not the fresh. And what is so great about it is look how in just a few minutes, it's already done, okay? It's just a couple of minutes, and then once they float to the top, then you know that the ravioli is done. Of course, after the water's boiling, I salted it with the French salt, because you want to, add good flavor with the salt to your pasta. So then over in here, I've just got a skillet. I keep getting asked so many times where I got this skillet. So I'm like, you can find really good, inexpensive, by the way, if you want to go to like Home Goods or something. You want just a good cast iron that you can make a bunch of sauces in, and I've loved this one, and it was very inexpensive. So I put the butter, and then what you do is you take your fresh sage, and you just add it to the pot of butter. And what you're doing is you're just wanting to get it nice and brown and caramelized like this. So the key is you're making just kind of like a brown butter, right? But there is a fine line between making it too brown and almost like a burnt taste instead of like a yummy brown butter, right? Like, I'm sure you've heard of it. Brown butter is for cookies, a million things. So what you do is you just get that going, then you take that out. Once they get to the crispiness that you want, we're just going to take out the sage, because we're going to add it back in, but we don't want it to get too done. So it's already got now that yummy flavor with the butter. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add our fresh asparagus. And to show you how to do the fresh asparagus again, you kind of just break it where it will go. Okay? So we're just going to do this. And then I guess we got to finish it already in the next segment. And I'm going to show you how to make some yummy homemade croutons too. So come back.
That does look great.
It's fresh and good, Ron.
But I will make my presence known in the kitchen afterward for the taste test.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, thanks. Great job.
Okay, so we're finishing up this really good pasta. This takes like 10 minutes, and you've got a really, really good one. You need to be making it for tonight. I can't say it enough. Everything I show, I promise I'm giving you the best of the best. Like, I took a bite. It's lunchtime for me, and I'm starting to eat it. Okay, so what we did is all of this, we brown buttered the butter, okay? We took out the sage, and then what we did is I added the asparagus. We just got it nice and soft until the asparagus was all cooked. Then I added in the ravioli. Then we added the only thing you're doing for the sauce is you're going to add fresh lemon juice. So you have the brown butter, the lemon juice, and then I added a little bit of Parmesan. Of course, if you know me, I'm going to be adding the salt because this just adds and enhances all of the flavor. Then what you can do is you can add more of the crispy little bites of sage if you want to. You don't have to, but I definitely would because I love the flavor. So then you just kind of like crush that up. Then what we're going to do is after that Parmesan had melted in there, then I'm going to add more of the Parmesan on top, and that is done. That's perfection. Okay, now we're going to come over here. And what I want to show you now really fast is I've got a new way that I'm making a crouton on a salad. So what I would love to serve with this is my wedge salad. Our wedge salad, you cannot get a better blue cheese dressing. And when you do a wedge salad, you want to keep it into wedges. That's the whole point of a wedge salad. So you're going to go like this. Okay? You're just going to serve it up on a plate like that. This dressing, I don't care where you've been, this is the best one ever. This is all homemade. So then you just add it like that. Then what we do is I took the bread, this is my homemade sourdough, and I buttered it, and I added a little bit of garlic salt. You broil on each side, but this is new that you haven't seen, but some restaurants are doing it. You crush it up with a rolling pin, and then you crush up the croutons on top instead of like a big crouton. This meal is better than any restaurant. And I'm not kidding, you just did it in like 10 minutes. So you're going to be happy.
All right. I'm getting some calls from restaurants right now. So I'm going to forward all those to you.
Trust me, if anybody were to come in here and try this right now, they'd love it.
You know what? I take your word for it.
I take your word.
I do. Okay, that does look great. Thank you very much.